In Rockwood City, there is a crime around every corner. But deep beneath the darkness, one man, one night, will triumph over evil. Years ago, I was just Paul Spandoli, a lost soul trying to save my wife from a fire. She died, and I have been left with a burnt scar to remind myself of my greatest failure. In my quest for revenge, I found the man who started the fire, Dr. Kavanaugh, who conducted an experiment on me combining science and dark arts, giving me mind powers to shape-shift a room, disarming any enemy. Only Dr. Kavanaugh never got to use me for his demonic ritual. For I am lost no more, but forever, X-Night. Today's story, the City of Lost Souls.
Under the full moonlight at the Rockwood City docks, Vito and his gangsters pull up to meet with their drug manufacturer.
All right, boys, let's get this over with. I have places to be.
Sure thing, Vito. We got your shipment already loaded into the crates.
Hey, you address him as Mr. Montini, you understand?
Oh, okay. Sorry, Mr. Montini.
It's okay, boys. Just a formality that makes for good business. There are smaller gangs trying to move in my territory. I assume your loyalty doesn't have to be questioned.
I mean, you've got seniority, not to mention, these smaller gangs pay peanuts compared to you.
Smart man. Now load the crates onto both trucks. My drivers, they know where they're going. My associate Carl here will give you the money.
Here you are, gentlemen. It's all there.
It's really impressive that you got most of the city already paid off.
As I've said, makes for good business.
Not for long, Vito.
You gotta be kidding me! We've done tons of business on these docks before, and tonight of all nights is when X-Freak shows up? Alright, everyone, spread out. Carl, we'll split up. Keep the record books on lockdown.
Way ahead of you, Vito. I'll cut down that alleyway.
Wait, I think I see someone over there. It was just a mirror showing his reflection.
Why are there multiple mirrors all of a sudden? They're enclosing around us. Wait, I see his black and white mask of... Yeah, I see it right there. I see another one over there. But which one is him?
Take your best shot and find out.
What's happening to the dock? It's starting to flip upside down. I'm trying to hold on to this dock cleat. Everything else is right side up, but I'm being pulled upward. So are the boys.
Help me!
Very perceptive, Vito. Now hang on, because you're going for one hell of a ride.
Ah! Oof. Wait. Now I'm back on the dock. Alright, no more tricks, wise guy. You just entered hell.
You don't know what hell is. Yet.
All right, get the media people back. This is a closed crime scene.
Well, I'll be damned. Vito being captured by X-Night. He's all tied up with the others.
Slate, is that a calling card he left painted on one of those drug crates? Let me shine my flashlight on it.
It's painted in blood. Says X-Night was here. We have enough problems in this city without having to worry about some freak in a mask who thinks it's Halloween.
Let me ask you something. You think if X-Night had been around back when, well, when the homeless junkie killed your husband, that Brian would still be here?
That has nothing to do with my professional opinion of X-Night. A vigilante is a criminal. Plain and simple.
Sorry, ma'am. Meant nothing by it.
That's Lieutenant, not ma'am, Lieutenant Larkin. Remember, if it wasn't for me, you would still be directing traffic.
Sorry, Lieutenant.
Meanwhile, at the Rockwood City Church, where it also serves as a homeless shelter led by Pastor Frank Maxwell, another Good Samaritan resides in the basement of the Lord's house. He is Paul Spandoli, a.k.a. X-Night, and Frank is the only person who knows of the masked hero's identity.
Let's see. This key for the doorknob, and these 2 keys are for the deadbolts. Good morning, Paul. Another long night, I take it.
And what gave that away, Frank? The dark circles under my eyes?
Yeah, I figured this cup of coffee can perk you up. I know you got the cemetery to tend to, but afterwards, if you can help out in the kitchen, we got more homeless patrons coming in.
Oh, yeah, sure thing.
If it wasn't so early, I'd join you in a victory drink with capturing Vito Montini last night.
Don't start celebrating yet. He still has to go on trial, and, things always change. There was just one thing that bothered me about last night. He had another thug there, but he snuck out while I was fighting the others. And it looked like he had documents on him.
Well, regardless, I'm sure he'll come across X-Knight's path again.
But the other gangs like the Rockwood Phantoms will try and move in on Vito's operation. Their leader, Bruno Castorelli, is next on my list.
That got me to thinking. You said you might have an inside connection with the police department. Granted, most of them want you locked up.
Ironically, my contact isn't the most popular within her department either. Wanda Larkin works homicide. She's a decorated army vet from her tours in Iraq. She was also the cop who pulled me out of the fire that killed my Amy. So far, she isn't onto X-Knight's true identity.
Smart thinking, Paul. Just keep your wits about you.
Underneath the West End Bridge is the secluded meeting place for both X-Knight and Detective Larkin.
Smoking isn't a very healthy habit, Detective Larkin.
Neither is running around on rooftops wearing that black and white X mask. Can't imagine what limited vision you have. But listen, I've had a long talk with the DA about Vito's case, and there isn't any substantial evidence that Vito was purchasing any of the narcotics. To pin his lifelong career on it, we need evidence of such history. None of his thugs we picked up are saying anything. Common loyalty against scumbags.
Well, remember, they got Al Capone for tax evasion. If we find Vito's book of records, we might just get lucky. Carl Wallace is his name.
Hang on, someone's texting me. Well, it's funny you mentioned that last name.
Why is that? Has Carl been picked up?
Not exactly. A little girl named Maggie Wallace was just kidnapped by the Rockwood Phantom gang.
Bruno Castorelli. I knew he'd make his move on Vito's operation.
Look, I gotta get down there. And you, do whatever you have to do.
I promise you, this will end. Tonight.
Maggie is being held by the leader of the gang on the 7th floor, peering out on the swarm of cops and media cameras. His men armed to the teeth.
Everyone get back. This is a crime scene, not a media circus. Larkin, any word?
Okay, Lieutenant Slade, I just got done talking with parents of Maggie, and the kidnappers stated that they don't want any police or media involvement.
We're a little late for that. What about their demands?
They want $15 million plus a chopper to land on their roof. Once they've boarded the chopper with their money in tow, the girl is going to be left unharmed up there.
That's all gonna take time, which I'm assuming they aren't giving us a lot of.
We have an hour, and they have the place heavily surrounded. Given the amount of floors, it's hard for the SWAT to determine which exact floor the girl's being held captive on.
Just lovely. Let me get on the phone with the commissioner.
Perhaps X-Knight will show up.
If that's humor, Lieutenant Larkin, don't quit your day job.
Look at all those pigs out there in the media cameras. We'll give them one hell of a show, all right. And your daddy better deliver the goods, kid. He works for Vito Montini. He's got the resources. We, the Rockwood Phantoms, have been trying to move in on his operation. Now, with him locked up and us calling the shots, we'll soon have this city in our hand. The fuse is ready?
All set, boss.
Good. Once the chopper gets here, we'll board it and blow this whole building up. We'll collapse at the push of this button.
Wait, are we just leaving the kid here?
Hey, how many of our people did Vito's boys kill, huh? It's time for a little payback. What was that? Are those pigs seriously trying to get in here?
Just stay here, boss. We'll go check it out. Marv! Bob! Jerry! What the hell happened to you guys?
The same thing that will happen to you.
Come out of the shadows and fight like a real man.
Cute gun. Now catch!
Ah! My hand! You cut off my hand!
Compliments of your friend's knife? He tried to slash at me with it. Now tell me, where's the kid?
I told you he'd come for me. Your guns can't hurt him. He's too quick.
You read too many comic books, kid. This is an enclosed room. There's nowhere for him to sneak up on me. Wait, why am I sliding up the wall? Hey, that kid's sitting perfectly still on the ground. Just gotta get a grip. Gotta hold on to this light fixture. It's coming a little loose. All right, I just gotta hold on till the room stops spinning. How's it doing that?
It's my power to shapeshift an environment. Only I can control it to affect those who intend to harm others.
You are controlling the situation, X-Knight. You back off, or I'll blow this place up. Here, you see this detonator here? You probably already seen the bombs we got rigged in the staircase.
There's just one problem that you're overlooking. You hit that button, you go up, along with all your money. They sent me to deliver it to you.
That don't make sense. I didn't hear the chopper landing on the roof.
X-Knight, his thumb is off the button.
Thanks for the help, kid. Now let's get you home. I need to have a chat with your father.
Carl Wallace is frantically waiting for his daughter to come home, but little does he know of Maggie's new friend.
Maggie, where the hell you been? Wait a second. What's with that suitcase?
Mommy! You and I have to go to church. Daddy has business to talk with someone.
Mrs. Wallace, you and your daughter need to leave this house now. I've instructed her that the Rockwood Church will help you.
No one move! Maggie, you put my briefcase down. That money is my money.
Carl, you're hurting her.
Get off, bitch! Is this the book records you want, X-Knight? Contains all transactions of Vito's drug sales, maybe? I'll just drop my lighter on it to burn it up. Oof!
Police, freeze!
Good evening, Detective Larkin. I have here Carl Wallace, the bookie for Vito Montini. Here are all the records.
Well, someone's been busy. Carl Wallace, you have the right to remain silent. And oh, wait, what am I saying? He's knocked out cold. Listen, X-Knight, Lieutenant Slate isn't exactly as open-minded as I am, and if you get caught, you catch my drift.
I'm well aware of her views, but you can take the credit and collar for this one. We all face trials and tribulation, but the fighting spirit must never be broken. I no longer fight for revenge, but for those who are suffering in Rockwood City. For I am forever X-Knight.
You've been listening to the X-Knight Adventures, based on stories from the X-Knight comic book series, written and created by Jim Canatelli. All character names and places are fictitious. Any similarities to persons alive or dead is coincidental. So tune in next time for another thrilling X-Knight adventure.